So let me show you how a house actually gets sold. And I don't mean listed, I mean sold. Case number one was a waterfront property we did at the beach last month. Well, here's what nobody tells you about deals like this one. Last week, oftentimes it never goes smooth. That's when you've got emotions are the highest. You've got the most amount of information moving back and forth. And ours didn't either. The closing date actually slipped a day. The funding from the buyers drug on, and my seller was really nervous. And that's exactly when most deals will wobble. So you've got to really keep the wheels on, stay calm. And here's what we did. We stayed on the title company daily. We kept my seller updated through every single step. So silence never filled that gap. And we held the deal together until the wire hit, funded, done. Congratulations to the seller, with a lot of other moving parts, moving trucks, things in between. We had to coordinate to make sure it stayed on track. The strategy is not just pricing and marketing. Case number two, we had a deal that was in Hoover, Alabama. In a neighborhood that a lot of people were really, really interested in getting in. And my buyer was a cash buyer. So we had to come in, had to dissect what the other people that were competing for that house, because they were competing, were doing as best we could. And once we dissected that, we came forward with our best foot, and we made an offer that not only was hit the price point, but it hit other things that were beneficial to the seller. Those things coupled together, even though we weren't the highest price, got us the deal on the home. So on both sides, buyer and seller, there's several different moving parts, several different things that have to happen behind the scenes besides just what your Zillow value is. So if you want the full playbook on how I run every listing and every buyer consult, it's free. That's how I work. And when you hire me, that's for me running that playbook for you from several years of experience. So if you're interested, comment for that playbook, or just call me, 205-426-1113. I'm Gene Darden with the Darden Group.